Ready?
Ready!
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 Fire! You go.
Get out of it!
Come on now. Here, let's have a party. I wonder where he got all this. Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
No, it might turn around and kick you in the back.
Funny joke. Hey, say, Mr. Allen, do you mind if I ask you a conundrum? I don't mind, Mr. Flanagan. I'd rather like you to ask me a conundrum. Well, if a bomb fell in a field and a bull ate it, what would it be? If a bomb fell in a field and a bull ate it, what would it be? Yes. I don't know, Mr. Flanagan. What would it be? Abominable.
In my hand, I am holding a certain object. What is it? Take your time.
A watch.
A watch. Quite correct. My next article, I am holding by the handle.
A door.
I'll show them something. I'll show them something.
If you show them any more, you get pinched.
Well, you can't have all big stuff, you know. You've got to have some little stuff in between.
It's a wonderful thing to think that 6 great talents like the gang were together. This can only happen once in a lifetime. And I'm so happy it's happened in my lifetime.
What's the matter with you? You after promotion or something? Promotion? Do you want to be a gone away?
I've gone away?
Leave the house? Leave the house. Lieutenant, Lieutenant.
It inspired me, and I put on the challenge, just a crazy gang, but I promise you, we were never as crazy as that lot.
I'll ask the sheriff's office.
Of course, the crazy gang were just as crazy off the stage as they were on.
Where's Charlie?
What have I done? What have I done? I tell you.
Come on. Get a move on.
I showed him.
Show him what? How to throw me out. Come on.
Let's face it, the Crazy Gang was a great national institution. And after touring in their show for 4 years, I nearly finished up in one.
Here. What's this chain for?
I'm taking no chances. I swallowed 3 of these yesterday.
The first time I saw the Crazy Gang, I was a kid. I was taken to the Palladium by my mother. And I was absolutely stunned and petrified by all these mad men, I thought, rushing about in skirts and who knows what. And I little thought that one day I'd be working with them.
This way, please. Now let that be a lesson to you.
They warned me that working with the Crazy Gang would put 10 years on my life. But actually, they had the wonderful gift of making everybody feel younger.
If you do find it a bit overcrowded, there's a spare bed in my room that we can move in here.
Hey! What's that for? That's for thinking what we told.
Yes.
35 years ago, I worked with the Crazy Gang, and I've still got the marks to show it.
Pardon me a second. Thank you. Don't miss it, split off.
I was the leading lady with them for their very last show, Young in Heart. And they were all well over 70, but they were still young in heart.
She'd been chained to my chariot since the early hours of the morning. Every time I pull the chain, she blushes.
You know, this crazy business, it all started off through, I think, Nervo and Knox primarily were the ones. It was interfering with everybody's act in a nice way. Like, if there was a wire walker, which was invariably Jimmy Nervo's brother, George Holloway, he'd be walking along the wire, Jimmy would run along the wire, run off and away.
Oh, help! Oh! I don't like it! Come on, Cecil!
Let go, Cecil, let go!
I can't, I've got nothing to hold on to.
Let go!
Oh, Mum!
Make your mind up now. Yes.
I've got it! Oh! Ouch! Help me!
Grab
Help
onto
me!
me!
Give me a
Grab
hand
onto
and
me!
I'll pull out of your
Help!
Help!
The way Jimmy got his name, Nervo, was through a comic
strip in America. They used to have a comic strip. If anything went wrong, or you shouldn't be there, Nervo was there. Wherever you shouldn't be, Jimmy was. Doesn't matter where it was. If it said private, he was there. And that was the idea of Nervo. And then a lady we had in the hotel told him to keep that name of Nervo. She was did these horoscopes. She said, "You'll always be lucky. Keep the name of Nervo."
Taxi!
1918, Jimmy and I put on the Merrill Jazz 4. First of all, we opened up with ukuleles. I think we were the first to bring the ukuleles I played. Then my brother came on with a big trumpet, which we had an argument. I pushed him and he fell, and then the curtain would drop and he'd climb over it. While he was climbing over it, they'd pull it to the top and drop him the whole length, you see, which was a great laugh.
There.
They'd usually follow two ballet dancers, and it was the dance of the roses or something, and with Jim and Ted, it was the dance of the cabbages, or the cabbage and the rose. Then, of course, the next thing, which was a beautiful spot, was the slow motion wrestling, when the two of them used to wrestle in actual slow motion. Everything was done, the grimaces and the movements were really acrobatic movements. Be able to balance on one hand and go over slowly and pull a face. That was, to me, the loveliest thing they did. Look at that bill. It says, another crazy week. Shows you from small acorns come big oaks. That was in 1931. And if you look at the bill, there's, of course, Nervo and Knox, the prime movers of the Crazy Gang.
I've got a bill here of one of the first Crazy Gang shows. It was called the Crazy Month those days, not the long-running Crazy Gang shows which became later on. And in it, there was a wonderful sketch called Dorcas, a very dramatic affair called He Done Her Wrong, or Private Life in a Public Bar. One of the lines in it was, to the heroine, "Would you like a little sun, darling?" To which she replied, "Yes, we've been having some shocking weather lately."
Ah, Grace, see, I have brought you buttercups because it is your birthday.
Oh, no, dear Harold. I must not take your flowers. You forget I am a wife and a mother. Look at my little son.
Ah, Grace, how proud you must be to be the wife of my dear uncle. And to think that the old gentleman is 73, and yet your union